How's it going, everyone? This is Zane from Therapy Without a Degree. We have a program for you guys to read and share with your family, and it's free. It's audibletrials.com/therapy without a degree. You could go on, you get a free trial, you get to read any book that you want that's audible. Now, I have problems with like reading and whatnot, so usually I go and I like to listen to books and whatnot because I retain the information a little better. So that being said, I think this will definitely help you out. So definitely check it out. Again, it is audibletrials.com/therapy without a degree.
The nerve.
All you Rockland niggas, the fucking nerve.
Microphone check. Microphone check. We're gonna start with this song right here, people. Y'all trying to hear some real rap?
Real rap.
Oh yeah.
Some watered down stuff now. Talk to me.
It's hard to shake the devil when he lock up. When I'm solo at the bar, I'm the only one putting shots up. Enemies blocking blessings more than Ibaka. Snakes in the grass, I cut them off like a doctor. Try to test me, I'll cut you off like a proctor. SOS Brady, turn it up another notch. My flow libre, I'm nacho. Just watch yo. Cause real talk, you niggas got no money, but got on Gucci flops. Your mom stay hungry, but got a Gucci watch.
Need a moment.
That's bars
need,
right there.
Need a moment of silence. Hold on, I need a
Yeah.
moment of silence for that. He said, y'all broke wearing Gucci flops.
This shit is getting out of
How
hand.
you talking?
We run it back.
And I'm moving double time. Try and draw contact and I'll get a double fine. But life's not, how can I trust what I see? When the people feeding me news don't be looking like me. I just want to cannonball the game so everyone see. It's not easy to make a new wave if you following me. I'm different, like putting ranch on a hot pocket. You never had a struggle meal? Please stop it. Cartier daydreams keeping me up at night. Showing my life to the public till I'm on private flights. Oh yeah, it's not crazy in my city. The only thing that's crazy, feeling lazy in my city. It's crazy how they play me for these lames who get no titties. I'm ashamed to bear the name unless the gang is running with me. And what's worse, to get a job, you need experience. To get experience, you need the job.
Ooh.
To get experience, you need the job.
Drowning in my Henny till a Bentley sitting in the yard. I want to show you how to care and not give a fuck. Shine bright but turn dark like the
You got an album
Renaissance.
out?
Flow colder than Klondikes in Antarctica. Mean face but
rock
approachable. Blonde dykes wearing Nautica. Since I've been up, I know this guy's getting hella mad. Head so big, got
a
it
rap
zoned
on
as a
you,
helipad. The way I'm moving, rubbing off like I'm belly dad. Try to use my pen to write the checks that I couldn't cash. Stupid, why would I ever try to flex? Even when flex didn't always end the best. Call my name out of bounds and I'm banging on the ref. Tell my goons pipe down and I'm banging on my chest. That's a West. Brady.
That's hard.
Yo.
That's hard.
Yeah,
That's
he
real
killed
rap,
that shit,
bro.
man.
That's hard.
That's some bars right there, man. Shout out to SOS Brady. You can go find that if you want to listen to that, stream that, download that. Go on SoundCloud.com.
Yeah, send
put
me
in,
that link, man.
yeah, I got y'all.
Check him out.
SOS Brady, that's the Duppy remix. Shout out to him. I just met him the other night, but I was like, yeah, that shit was nuts. But Joe Fucarino in the house, microphone check. Therapy Without a Degree. We got Zane coming through in a little bit, Mr. Zane, and then we got Nat is not here today, and then Tay Gaines had a little emergency, but we got two very special guests in the building. What's up?
What's
going on?
What's going on, bro?
What's up, bro?
Y'all want to introduce yourselves?
Of course.
What are you drinking over there, bro?
Oh yeah, man, it's just Red Bull.
Red
man.
Bull? Okay,
I'm
I see you.
drinking rum and Red Bull. Like, nah.
Word. But yeah, introduce yourselves, man, for the people.
All right, so my name is Eugene Campbell.
Word.
I'm founder of Dif-Fer-Ent, man.
Word.
I started this in January.
January? Okay.
Yeah, basketball is my heart and soul. It's a big part of my life. So I just wanted to start my own brand and started doing the shoe initiative once me and him met.
Okay.
Walk a mile in my shoes. Hand
Word.
deliver shoes and clothes to the homeless every weekend. We've been all around Jersey.
Word.
Only spots we haven't hit yet. We haven't hit Trenton. And we actually haven't hit Patterson. We plan on hitting Patterson next.
Okay.
Patterson,
Yeah, moving, man. What about you, man?
yeah.
What's your name?
Oh yeah, well I'm Brandon Harris. Actually, I go by J Smooth. I got J Smooth Productions.
I see you got the smooth in your voice. You be like, the smooth. Is that where did the name come from?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I said J Smooth. Know what I mean? I got the juice and I'm smooth, pretty much.
Okay.
But you know, yeah, like I just do instrumentals. At first, I started out as a rapper, actually, and then I started getting more in love with the background music. So I said I taught myself FL Studio at like 13.
Word.
I just kept going on with it, you know.
Good shit, man.
Yeah.
Thanks y'all for coming through again, for real. Thank y'all.
Man. It's a
Appreciate
pleasure
it.
to be here.
Definitely.
Pleasure to
Word.
be here.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you guys.
Yeah.
What y'all do all day today?
Today,
What y'all get into? Tell me. What you
you want me to get personal?
yeah, okay, well, I mean, it's up to
So-
you, man.
Nah, I
It's
got
up
you.
to
I got you. We gonna talk.
What y'all
So-
do?
So my dad, he had to get knee replacement surgery on both knees. So
Okay.
it's been rough. So for the last like month or so, I've been taking care of him, just me
Okay.
and my mom. My sister comes by as well, but she lives in Philly, so it's hard for her to come back and forth.
Yeah.
But we've been taking care of him, and he's
Good.
getting back on his feet. He's starting to drive again.
Okay.
He still has to go to physical therapy, but
Yeah.
I spend most of my days taking care of him and then running around. Like I said before, I do basketball camps for kids, so that takes up a lot of my day. I'm the assistant coach of the men's basketball team. That takes up a lot of my time.
Word.
And I just recently crossed Psi Sigma Phi multicultural fraternity, spring 19.
Nice.
So that's a big accomplishment
Okay.
in my life. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Congrats,
Shout out to
bro.
PSP, man. Shout out to PSP. Shout out to my LB, Chris Lugo. Shout out to my PE, Sean. Shout out to my AE, Vinny.
There
Shout
you
out
go.
to the whole frat, man. We out here. We doing big things.
Yeah, man. Same here, man. I'm up. I'm up early. I'm always getting it. Like I said, I was registering new music. I got new music coming soon. So I've dropped instrumental tapes. I know you're familiar with that Piff. I dropped my tapes on
Okay.
that Piff. Pretty soon I plan on being on Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. You know what I mean? So
Word.
the whole world can hear me.
Little by little,
YouTube.
trust the process, man.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. You
Word.
gotta have what's that? Belief in yourself. If you don't have belief in yourself, you ain't gonna be able to get nowhere. So
Yeah.
Nowhere.
1000%, man.
So you want to know about how we met? We gotta talk to you about that.
Word. Well, first I want to say, before y'all get into that, I want to say
Okay.
that's good that prayers to your pops. Hope he recovers quick.
Yeah, appreciate
And that's
that.
so powerful. That's so dope that y'all all there for him and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For real, like that's good. You don't hear that a lot.
Yeah.
You know, so I
That's my pops. I'm gonna spit an image of my dad.
word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
yeah, he really does. He looks
That's-
just like his
yeah.
father,
Word.
man.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
that right there is already a great example. You know what I'm saying? So anyone that's listening, anyone that knows you, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times people are going through shit like in the family, and they wouldn't do that. What you doing?
Mhm.
So that's real dope. That's real powerful. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Taking
appreciate
time
that,
out of your
man.
day,
Yeah.
and you know what I mean?
I
Especially
do
your
anything
sister
for
too.
my dad, man. Yeah,
coming
my
out.
sister too be coming out. Yeah.
That's
Right.
good, man.
Right.
Keep that up, because your loved ones, you never know when they ain't gonna be here no more.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
You know,
definitely.
so little stuff like that, it definitely matters. That's dope.
Yeah.
Right.
I like that. Shout out to Pop Dukes.
Yeah, shout out to my pops, man. I'm gonna show him this video later.
Word. All right.
Word.
I see y'all.
Definitely, I shout out to my family too, my pops, my mother. I mean, if it wasn't for her, she was a big inspiration on me with music too. I mean, she was a music teacher.
Oh,
My
word.
brother,
Nice.
he's
Okay.
also a music teacher. So, yeah,
That's dope, man. It runs through.
it just runs in my
It runs
veins,
through.
man.
Music does that to people, man. Music
Yeah.
sometimes goes like through like people. Like my mom, she used to love music too. She used to just jam out. She was always vibing like all the time. And then like I love music. Music was probably my first love.
Right.
Yeah. What was like the first mad random off topic?
Give it to me.
First like hip hop album that you could say like you fell in love with hip hop or whatever, music in general. What's like the first you'd be like, damn.
I have to say "Back for the First Time" by Ludacris.
Yeah, you know it's funny. I was
Actually.
talking about that. That was my second album. Okay. Word.
Definitely. I remember me and my brother, we used to always hit songs on Hot 97, Power 105.1. It's like, yo, we gotta start getting these cats albums. And one day he brought back for the first time, and it was like love to my ears. So
Word. Yeah.
yeah.
That was my second album I ever bought. What about you?
Me was Ready to Die. Notorious B.I.G.
Okay. All right. Word.
Album was dope, man.
Yeah.
Intros.
So after that, he was like, "That's it. I'm ready. I'm in it."
hip hop.
Yeah, definitely.
Mine was my first one was DMX. It's Dark and Hell's Hot.
Yeah, that was a good one. That's back in Mace days when he was hungry. Buster, I remember that.
When X was really going up with that album, I was like, "Oh, it's over now."
Right.
And then the rest is just history, man. But yeah, how did y'all meet?
We met at the lobby in Elizabeth.
The lobby in Elizabeth? Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Went to the
I've always
club.
passed by it. I never went. It looks lit from the outside.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid of those places that look lit on the outside and sometimes it be whack on the inside. Is it lit on the inside too?
It has its days. You got to go there on certain days.
Certain. What are the days?
Hmm.
Hope I listen
Saturdays,
loud, man.
definitely. You
All
got
right,
to go there on
Saturdays?
Saturdays. Sometimes on Thursdays it's lit.
Okay. Saturdays the night.
It
though.
varies when it comes to the lobby.
Okay.
Barcode just be lit all the time.
The lobby's the one right by the airport, right?
Yeah,
That's
that's
one.
right by
I just
the
want to make sure we're
airport.
talking about the same spot. Okay.
It's so random. I wasn't even supposed to be there that night, honestly. And like I said, we was both having a good time. I mean, he's like, I said, okay, he looked like me. You know what I mean? We both out here have a good time, vibe out. And I said, little by little, we found out about each other. He said, oh, you doing T-shirts?
I saw him in there two-stepping. You feel me? I'm like, oh, it's my boy.
Just jamming out.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Exactly.
Feel me?
That's sometimes the best way to meet people like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like in good and dope environments.
Exactly.
Went home, I checked out his page. I was like, yo, I really like what he's doing. I like the music. I like his motivation.
Right.
And I would hit him up. Before we got close, I would hit him up like, yo, I really like what you're doing. I really like your striving, your motivation. Like, you on your grind, and I want to be on my grind too.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, let's. And that's
Word.
before
Good
I started
energy.
my business.
Yeah, good energy.
Yeah, honestly, that was before.
I think that was. Yeah, we was just going to parties and vibe. No, and I remember you said, I didn't know you did all of that.
Yeah.
And I said, well, you know, little by little, you start getting to know people.
We met in like
Talk to them.
May. I started my
May.
business in January, and then once we did that, it just came together.
Okay, word.
Right.
That's dope, man. Very recently, I actually want to give them a shout out. I want to give a shout out to this little concert I was at the other night. It was they called the Uptown Draft. Shout out to my boy Lee. Any of my listeners, they know I always shout Lee out all the time. He's the man. He raps too, Mr. Live Love Lee. So him, Mr. Slim Diamonds, and Goonie, the three of them, they had this show called Uptown Draft, and they invited me out, man, and they killed it. That's where I found the track that I played in the beginning, the intro.
Mm-hmm.
This dude was just jamming the whole night, having a good ass time, rocking.
That's what
And then he was one of the last performers. It was like finding out who Batman is. Like, you know what I mean? It was really, really dope. He killed it. And I want to shout out everybody, man. Everyone that performed there at that night at the Uptown Draft. That shit was dope. Like, you usually go to a place, you go to a performance, you go with his music and shit, and you be like, all right, there's 10 performers, like 5 are gonna be trash.
Mm-hmm.
It was like out of 10, I don't even know how many there was, but I'm gonna say like 9 out of 10 were fucking bangers, at least my year. So I want to say shout out to everyone that was there. Speaking of that too, we're gonna have our own music shows coming up soon. Y'all want to come through?
Let me know.
Definitely. You know, I'm all about the music, man.
Okay, word. Yeah.
All about
if y'all know
it,
any
man.
performers too that perform, just send me some of their music. We'll review and let them know if they want to come through and play. It's gonna be music therapy, July 12th.
Okay.
July 12th, music therapy.
Yeah,
people
music
jam out.
is definitely therapy.
It is for a lot of people.
Yeah.
For me it is. Some people they just jam, but
For me, it's a different thing. I'm just in another world.
If you want to just jam out right now and kind of really getting like your shit, who you listening to?
Who I'm listening to?
Like
I'm pulling out. Let me see here. I'm pulling out Jay-Z. I'm pulling out Nas. He know me. Even I call.
Okay.
I'm pulling out Big. I'm pulling out Pac.
Okay.
I'm just going for all the legends. 50.
Word. Yeah,
All
I'm a
of
big 50
them.
fan.
Yeah, I'm a huge 50 fan. Love Journey.
What about yourself?
Yeah.
For me, I'm the basketball player. So like for me, when I warm up, I need Meek. Meek gives me hype.
Okay.
Yeah, I need some J. Cole. I need some Kendrick.
Okay.
And
So
I
you
like
a lot
T
of the
Grizzly.
younger, okay.
Yeah, I like T.
How old are you again?
Me, I'm 23.
23. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, man. But
Yeah.
I like Cole.
I love Cole. He's
I like
definitely
Cole
dope.
a lot.
Yeah.
Meek, I was never too crazy about in the beginning. I like him more now. I like his newer shit. I like Championship. Even Wins and Losses was dope. In the beginning, I wasn't really fucking with him.
I like Dream Chasers 4. I like 2 and 4. Like you
Word.
said, championships.
Yeah.
I said, yeah,
was dope.
definitely dope. Wins and losses, he kind of got more real with it. So
That's what I'm saying. I like that type of
kinda,
shit. Wins and
Yeah, I
Losses.
was like, okay, now he's really touching. It's not just about the streets. He's talking about his personal life.
Yeah,
so,
when he
that's
went
what I
very
like.
introspective, that's when I started feeling it. For me, when I really gotta get in that bag, when I need that like music therapy, I'm a big Joe Budden fan. So like,
I was just listening, Joe, too.
Oh, word on the
His-
podcast
his-
or the music?
His last album.
Oh, Rage?
that came out.
Rage in the Machine.
Yeah, when he had his head up like that. Yeah,
Yeah, Rage in the Machine. Rage in the
Yeah,
Machine
yeah,
is real good.
I've been
Totally
hearing about his
different
podcast. I might check it out.
Oh yeah, no, it's real.
Yeah,
There he is. He made it.
up?
Yo, hold on. We'll do a quick pause, real quick. There he is, Zane.
How you doing, man? Brandon, J Smooth.
How you doing, man? Gene.
So,
Yeah.
can you just position now the camera so it's gonna fit you in? You're just gonna have to move it back. Well, you know. I had to show him your shots. Way before raw shots. I let
Shots
him
was
go.
dope, man.
Yeah, I like that he's a Giants fan. See,
Boom!
you on my side
Boom!
already, man.
Yeah, man.
Even though our draft pick was trash.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Our draft pick was trash.
I have a Jets jersey.
I'm a Pats fan, man.
I'm unfortunate Jet fan.
Y'all
Yeah,
got-
oh, man.
Let's go.
I hope y'all get one soon. Man.
Let's at least one.
Y'all gonna hate me.
Yeah.
I'm a Dallas fan.
Oh my God.
that's why he gotta leave.
They're like, get up.
Gosh, let me get in the car. Let me stop.
Let me get this picture up for y'all. Call me a bandwagon, man, because I'm a Pats fan since Drew Bledsoe.
Oh man.
Since Drew Bledsoe, man. I don't want to
Yeah.
bandwagon stuff, man.
Oh,
Any of y'all
man.
know about the Pats? I know Drew
Yeah,
Bledsoe
man.
before Tom Brady. But, you know,
That's crazy.
I
Well,
always
you
got
know
to
what?
love the baby pick because nobody believes me.
Yeah. See, if you were from birth, because what team that I had? I always had the Giants. I had Giants book
Me
bag
too.
since middle school. So
Me too. I was there with the Jeremy Shockey
Right?
era. I was there all through it, man. I've been through the pain. Tiki Barber.
Yeah, I've been through the
Tiki
pain.
Barber, yeah,
man.
the Barber,
Pain.
bro.
Yeah, I've been
I'm talking
through all
about
the
the pain. I'm a Dallas fan.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I know about pain. Y'all seen some of our last fucking seasons?
Yeah, man, I got to show y'all this picture, man. That was a long time ago, man. You feel
Bro,
me?
we gotta get you a new screen protector, fan. I got you.
Yeah, I've been a Pats fan for a long
Nah, but
time.
Nah,
that shit.
you're not a bandwagon.
I'm
We
not
gotta
no
prove.
bandwagon, yeah.
Word.
I always
I
gotta
see
bring
it.
that out, you know. People be like, "Oh, you just like them because they just won the Super Bowl." Nah. Before that, when we was trash.
No, but I can't hate on him, the quarterback, the team itself. It's just that they're good. That's it.
They are.
The coach too, yeah.
So sick
It's a
of them.
great team, but I'm
Sick
sick
of
of
them.
the
Warriors.
Don't y'all need a
Oh yeah,
season
exactly.
off?
The Warriors of football.
The Warriors
I
of football,
believe
man.
it. Yeah,
you
you're
can't
right.
stand them, but you gotta respect them because they get the job done.
You know,
Yeah, right?
every great team's gonna be hated on. That I
like
have
like
to ask
Chicago Bulls
Like,
at one point. Yeah.
the Bulls was hated on,
Of
but-
course.
But when that era was over, Jordan was praised, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lakers was hated on.
Yep.
That era was over. Shaq
Kobe,
and Kobe's
yeah.
praised. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
just-
and then the Heat.
yeah, right. I couldn't stand LeBron. I ain't gonna lie. But then like now it's like he's great. You know what I mean? What can you do?
I don't think he's gonna win in LA, but I'm
Nah,
not.
definitely not.
Nah.
He's chilling. I don't think he went there to win. I think he went there just to chill.
Yeah,
Good business.
Yeah. I
man.
think
He's
his son's
he's
going
worried
to
about
school out there.
bigger and better things, like what y'all on to and shit.
He's
Yeah.
doing music
Yeah.
with 2 Chainz and stuff. I can't
He
knock
doing
it.
music. LeBron making music
Yeah,
now.
he trying
went
to
to
executive
LA.
produce 2 Chainz album. Hey,
He produced
what-
it.
he produced it. He was
He
executive
thinks he's the
producer.
A&R.
Right.
He says he's the A&R hip hop.
Right.
Open up schools, doing music. What else he doing?
Right.
Now, see, last thing though, I'm gonna say about the Patriots. Like the Patriots, I never hated y'all. I didn't never hate the Patriots. They just deserve a season off. Like they've
do.
been killing it for years. Like
Yeah.
give everyone else a shot. I just take 1 year off. Like I think y'all deserve
they
it.
took
Right?
a year off, you know, when the Saints won.
Nah. Like I'm saying a year
Steelers
off.
won.
Gronkowski,
Nah.
man. Listen,
He
man,
gave y'all a
gotta-
chance.
I'm saying a
Brady
year off
Gronkowski, man.
completely. Like just be in an island for the whole football season.
Right.
I mean, it was 1 year we didn't go to the playoffs because Tom Brady got hurt when we
That's
played
sad.
Kansas City.
That's
you know,
sad.
so that was a year.
One player
Well,
makes
one-
the whole team.
Yeah, well, he
quarterback,
still
man.
got
Yeah.
Gronkowski though. He was a
He
he's a
retired,
great,
though.
You have
Yeah,
some
bro.
Spanish?
Oh, you connected?
Bro, you missed the fire. All right, fuck it. This song is so
Gotta
fire.
play that again.
We playing
man.
it
Run
again.
that back.
Yo, and you don't even know because you left early.
Yeah. I mean, I came early. I mean, I came late.
Nah. I'm talking about something else.
Oh.
You're gonna find out though.
He said the nerve.
That's what I say when you get here late. What the?
Boy, you rock a
Let's run that
fucking
back.
nerve.
He's just DJ now.
He said the nerve. Boy, you rock
We're gonna have to sample
Got
that.
the versatile skills, man.
Yeah, I'm sampling that
I'm
shit.
fucking better.
Every time I get here late.
Oh yeah. It's hard to shake the devil when he lock up, but I'm solo at the bar. I'm the only one putting shots up. Enemies blocking blessings more than Ibaka. Snakes in the grass, I cut them off like a doctor. Try to test me, I'll cut you off like a proctor. SOS Brady, turn it up another notch. My flow libre, I'm nacho. Just watch yo. Cause real talk, you niggas got no money, but got on Gucci flops. Your mom stay hungry, but got a Gucci watch. This shit is getting out of hand, I'm a double time. Try and draw contact and I get a double fine. But life's not, how can I trust what I see? When the people feeding me news don't be looking like me. I just want to cannonball the game so everyone see. It's not easy to make a new wave if you following me. I'm different, like putting ranch on a hot pocket. You never had a struggle, meal? Please stop it. Cartier daydreams keeping me up at night. Showing my life to the public till I'm on private flights. Oh yeah, it's not crazy in my city. The only thing that's crazy, feeling lazy in my city. It's crazy how they play me for these lames who get no titties. I'm ashamed to bear the name unless the gang is running with me. And what's worse, to get a job, you need experience. To get experience, you need the job.
Too many bars.
Oh, system flawed, but fuck it, I just say drowning in my head until a Bentley sitting in the
Right?
yard. I wanna show you how to care and not give a fuck. Shine bright but turn dark like the rent is up. Flow colder than Klondikes in Antarctica. Mean face but approachable. Blonde dykes wearing Nautica. Since I've been up, I know this guy's getting hella mad. Head so big, gotta zone it as a helipad. The way I'm moving, rubbing off like I'm belly.
You know who that is? Alright, so I was talking about the Uptown Draft. I gave him a shout out before. My guy Zane went too. Yo,
Word.
do you remember the dude that was in the blue that was just jamming the whole night?
Yeah.
That's him.
That's it.
He just was like one of the last performers. Came out of nowhere. That whole team. The whole
I saw him. He was saying something, but I didn't hear what you had recorded, so I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, nah.
That's pretty serious. Like the person that was just the hype man the entire time.
I gotta say, it was like finding out like who Batman was. like that shit was so. And actually, the other one rapped too. His brother.
I didn't know he
I
had a
thought
brother.
the girl was about to rap too.
Everybody rapping.
Actually, shout out to their podcast too. They have a podcast called Past the Aux.
Okay.
Oh, that's them?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
Wow,
dude,
we gotta start rapping now. Joey on the mic.
hey. I got some old shit.
I mean, actually, you let me listen to it. He thought I forgot. He has some bars. He has some bars.
Might have to bring it back, man.
Yeah, man.
Now podcasters, you know what I'm saying? They coming out with this, the Duppy remix.
My boy Jay Smooth about to come out with some music soon.
Oh,
He been writing,
shit.
you know.
What?
I've been
Okay, he's
writing,
coming back.
yeah.
He coming back with
I
it.
might come back with it, know what I mean?
It's never
Hit
too
on side
late.
the head. It's never too late.
Never too late.
You always got to test the waters, man.
I'm gonna just tell the listeners a quick funny story though, 'cause I thought this was really hilarious. Actually, the way me and this dude ended up going to this event. Right, I called this dude the other day. He calls me. He's like, "What's up, man? What you doing?" I was like, "No, I'm just chilling at work, getting ready to head out." So what are you doing tonight? He's like, "Now I was getting my shit ready for tonight." I was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" He's like, "I'm going out to the city." I'm like, "Oh, word? I'm going out to the city too." He's like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm Jose's performing. I'm going to some like music concert shit." I was like, "Oh, word? I'm going to a music concert shit
I was
too."
like,
Yeah, he was like, yeah, the name was like Hayata or some shit. Yo, the universe just did not want you to get away from me.
no, clearly not.
Nah,
I was like, God damn it, Joe.
It was just mad funny. We were going to the fucking same place. And I see this guy like fucking 4 days a week. So it was just kind of funny that we ended up going to the same place.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. And I should have known because they were performing that you'd be there. Cause
yeah, but it's still just mad. It would have been really funny if we didn't ever called each other.
I think we should have just done that.
And I would have just saw you there. I'd have been like, this motherfucker.
It happens like that. So I just keep running to the same people, and then bam, next
Word.
thing you know. Sure.
So
Right?
how did you think of your brand, man? And tell Zane exactly what your brand is about.
Yeah,
He's in the
because I
other
came in late.
yeah.
Wait, which one? Me and him?
Anyway,
I
I'll listen. I'm here to listen.
I came out with my brand actually a long time ago. I met this lady. I was like, me and my friend, so funny. We was just rapping partners. I met this lady in the nail salon, I remember, and I was trying to pass her my demo. She said, "No, I don't want it." She said, "Spit some bars for me." I said, "What?"
I want a live performance.
Yeah. Now my heart dropped in my stomach.
He's like, wait, I ain't never got that before.
But I was hungry.
I
though.
rap?
Right?
Exactly. You so nervous. I'm only like 15, 16, but here I am. I just spit the best 16 I ever wrote. And she said, "All right, give me a CD." And she mentored me on the production. And she'll come by my house and listen to my music like almost every Saturday. And I say, you know what? I want to make my own production company. She told me, go for it. So I said, yeah, I want one day to hopefully have a whole bunch of producers under me, and we all make beats and post on my site. That's my ultimate goal. But for now, I'm a one-man band, I'm just
Man, something you got to do.
but like I said, with the help, with a new friend, like I said, we can all spread out. Like I said, you never know. You can run into somebody that might can help me in my production. And
Word.
Yeah.
it can all
Little by
be
little,
good.
man.
Exactly.
So are you a coach, but were you ever playing ball yourself?
Yeah, I played
Okay.
at NJCU before I was
word?
coaching there. I just finished up, so now I'm coaching.
Okay, what position?
Yeah, I play point and two guard.
Oh, nice. That's what's up,
Yeah.
man. That's what's up.
So
So you enjoy playing over there. Wait, now where do you coach? What ages?
For the camps, it's like kindergarten through high school.
Okay.
For NJCU, it's just the college team. So
Okay.
I'm coaching grown men that are.
Oh, so you coaching both?
Yeah, I'm coaching both.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think is more fun?
Kids.
The
Honestly.
kids, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
It's
cool.
very fun.
That's
See,
dope.
They got more
interesting
energy.
characters. Yeah. And they listen to everything you say.
Definitely.
Like anything.
good.
You tell them to do anything. You're
Hey,
like,
not
yeah.
everybody. So that means something. You're doing something good.
You're like, go bang your head on the wall. They'll do it.
All right, as long as I get to shoot a 3.
Yeah.
So what exactly your brand like? Tell us about it.
So I started it basically winter break after I finished my semester, because I'm a full-time student too. So I was like, yo, I'm tired of spending money on Adidas. I'm tired of spending all this money on Nike my whole life. I want to just start my own thing. That was stirring up in the summertime. And then I actually came up with the logo in about August. And I was like, yeah, I like that. One of my friends that I
Right
work.
there.
What was that?
Oh, you
Yeah, that's
win.
it right here. Yeah. So it's like hand holding the ball.
Different.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, so I actually got some stickers for y'all.
Oh,
Oh,
deal.
word. You
I
real?
love free stuff, especially if they're dope.
Got some stickers
Oh,
for
word.
y'all.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Ah,
check it
thank
out.
you, man.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Putting this right on the laptop
So-
right now.
Yep, one is on my laptop.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Different. I
Yeah.
love this.
So
Wow.
okay, you came up with the logo.
Once I came up with the logo, I was like, this is a go. So I didn't want to release anything to Instagram, anything to YouTube, nothing until I trademarked it.
Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah, of course.
that was a process that took months before I released it in January. So I started the trademark application in like October. And I was like, yeah, I got to get this trademark because this logo is dope. And I feel like somebody will try to steal it.
Of course.
So once I did that, I had it trademarked by January. Like, boom, I'm about to release it. So I started it. It was slow at first because it's new. But I started wearing my apparel. People was like, yo, that's dope. Like, what is that? I was like, oh, that's my basketball brand. I just started it. Then, like, I also do basketball training on the side. I train people for money for skill sets. So I was like, yo, like, I'll train you. Like, you want this shirt? I need you to wear this shirt for the video
Smart.
or whatever. So people started checking it out. And then the shoe drive kind of made my brand more noticeable, too. You didn't hear about the shoe drive, right?
No.
So my mom was like, you should start donating shoes to the homeless. You got too many shoes, whatever. So I'm like, all right. I was like, I'm going to tell my boy Brandon about it. So he was like, yo, what we going to name this? I was like, this girl that goes to my school, shout out to Kiki. She was like, yo, call it Walk a Mile in My Shoes. I was like, all right, that sounds dope.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him about it. And then we started getting shoes. We put on Instagram, put on Snapchat. Yo, if you got shoes you want to donate, yo, hit us up. Man, like 15, 20 pair of shoes come running to the house. Everybody's dropping them off. People giving them to me at school.
Running, no pun.
Yeah.
I remember. I definitely remember like yesterday. He came to me. He said, yo, we got to start doing community service. He was so
Yeah.
big on it. His heart was in the right place.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right. Then one day he said, let's donate shoes. I said, you know what? That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Know what I mean?
Like he knows I come with that energy. I'll call him. Yo, I got this idea. I got
me
this.
up. I'm like, whoa, where's this
Yeah.
coming from? It just come
So-
out of nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah, so then we started doing that. We went to North Penn Station for our first trip. I'll never forget it. It was like negative 10 degrees outside, man. We was out there freezing.
Yeah.
Hands numb. We didn't care. We was giving them out. And we helped a lot of people in need that day. And
Oh,
it
yeah,
felt
that's good.
Yeah.
It definitely felt good.
Yeah.
I had a video. It's actually on my Instagram page at different DIF_FER_NT. So when you
Word,
guys get a
that's
chance, come check that page out.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
beautiful.
So how often you said you go out there? Like what? Every Saturday? Every
yeah.
Saturday? That's-
Yeah, we've been in the cold. We started it in February, and it was cold
Yeah, it
in
was
February.
freezing
We was
in
outside
February.
hand delivering.
There was sometimes I was
everybody.
like, I don't know, bro.
I had to go to work and I'd be like, damn, I don't know, is it worth it going to work? Should I risk it all today?
Yeah,
like, I don't know.
I'm ready to move to
Yeah.
LA. I'm ready to be out.
So
This podcast is like the only thing keeping me in Jersey.
Right?
Definitely.
I'm waiting for that virtual reality shit to be really popping off.
Listen, I got the
Hologram.
technology.
The hologram Joe. I'll be right here in the
I
wintertime.
got you, man. I'm working on something.
That's
Probably-
definitely gonna drop soon. I guarantee it. Yeah.
The hologram shit.
They had the hologram Tupac thing,
the
right?
hologram.
Yeah, oh, yeah, they did.
FaceTime.
I was
Yeah.
doing
I was like, that's so, like,
I
you know
couldn't
how
believe that.
ridiculous that is? Just to, like, that shit was in the movies.
Yeah.
Now that shit
Back
is
to the Future, right?
Back to the
And now
Future.
it's coming
The
to
hover
life.
car shoes that tie itself. You know what I'm saying?
They just
Reality.
make everything.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what else are they gonna? I mean, now they're making like females and whatnot, but that was another
Oh, my
podcast.
The robot.
You going through rough times, son. That's
Yeah,
what
man.
happened.
He's like, I'm like, say no more. I'm about to call this bot up real quick.
Let's bring that back a little bit though. Is that cheating? No, like if you had a robot like on the side and you had a girl. Like,
Some girls might consider it cheating, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I
can't do
mean, you
nothing
want
with
to
it,
play it
dog.
safe? I mean, I don't know, man. It's up to you.
Well, risk it all. I mean, what you gonna say? Like, I mean, not a real person, but
But what if
Yeah.
she had a robot though?
Oh, damn. Yeah, see? You got to think about
honestly,
this other
I
one.
don't know. That I
I
mean,
wouldn't care.
yeah, you know what I'm
Some
saying? It's, just,
people want
it's like
care.
it's a care, but not a care. It's just like,
touch me.
Some people
especially if it's
they'll
bigger
lower
than you,
their-
then it's
they'll lower their self-esteem.
Right? You're
Some
like,
people
nah.
will lower their, they be like, wait, so what's wrong with me? And then they start thinking, you're like, oh, man. You know what I mean? So,
Speaking of that, do y'all mind like kicking with us about a topic? Like if we have a topic, just like a general topic.
hey.
Yeah, you don't mind, right? All right.
Nah.
So, because that kind of gave me a thought about a topic that was sent to us, right?
Uh-huh.
So you know how we were talking about last week about kind of like we went like we were talking about like little body shaming and shit like that. We were talking, it was me and another guy who lost a lot of weight, like a shitload of weight loss transformation, right? And we were talking about, you know, like when you're overweight and shit like that, you know, people will treat you different, and then when you lose weight, they, you know, treat you different,
Right.
things like that. And it was actually crazy because the person didn't even really get to even listen to the episode yet, but they called me with this topic, but on the total flip side.
Uh-huh.
And it was like something that you don't normally think about, and they were like about skinny shaming.
Right.
And they were like, have you ever heard of it? What do y'all think about it? What do you know?
Nah, it just goes on. Like, it's either you too big or you too skinny. Like, or you just not. If you're not muscular, you're just skinny.
If it's a weird, that's what I said.
Even
It's
when
a
you're muscular,
weird
you're
thing.
still skinny though.
Right? Exactly. It's just like, and it gets in your head, and you look at yourself in the mirror like every day, like it's not enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be like a big dude, like you have muscles and whatnot, but in your head, you're like, I'm skinny, I'm small, like, cause you're thinking. You comparing yourself to The Rock or like someone who's like really super broad, like, I'm not that, so I'm skinny. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
a mental process,
Yeah.
man. You know, I said happiness comes from inside. You know what I mean? The outside, if you too focused on the outside, you never gonna be happy. Even if you get skinny, you're gonna be like, well, dang, maybe I should have kept my weight. Or you get bigger, you be like, damn, I should have stayed skinny.
Yes.
Yeah. It's never good enough.
It's never, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, sometimes it's, oh, you're right. Like it's never, you know, never satisfied.
right.
Well, like on this side though, it was really like just other people's skinny shame, not even really yourself.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like you know you're fine, or even if you know you're skinny, you're like fine, or even if you know you're overweight, you're fine. Like, you know what, I'm like, you know, like, okay, I'm working towards it. But it's like other people, to whereas you never know what they're going through.
Right.
You know,
right.
we were saying about, you know, on the other side, like, you know, a lot of people that are overweight and shit, people will bully them, talk shit, like, yo,
Oh,
you
yeah,
fucking
definitely.
fat ass, this and that, whatever, right? But
it happens.
at the same time, though, they're like, yo, it goes the other way, though, too. Like, if you someone you say, oh, you skinny, what's wrong with you? You sick?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, it happened. Like I said, growing up, growing up, like joking around, that was a big thing. Everybody had jokes. You know what I mean? You had to have jokes on deck fast. You know what I'm saying? You know, me being a big guy, of course I got all the fat jokes.
Yeah,
You know
me
what I'm
too.
saying?
Yeah, but I
So,
feel like
it's
you have more
whatever.
ammo for you, because I always say,
Exactly.
like, if you're gonna come at me with the jokes I know you're gonna talk about, you're not gonna be original. What you gonna tell me? I'm fat? Like, oh,
Exactly. That's why I was like, oh wow, that's a surprise. Like,
Right? See that one coming.
What else you got? Like, you know what I mean? So,
it's just funny, especially like I still hear kids nowadays. 'Cause I teach in middle school. They be saying like the jokes or whatnot. I'm like, y'all corny. And they be like, and they be getting mad. They be like, I'm not corny. It's like, yeah, because you talking about my shoes, but look at those. You know what I'm
they
saying?
talk about clothes and everything.
Everything.
And like I said, people sometimes just in the hate too. Sometimes people would like to be a size. I said, I know there's plenty of skinny guys who would like to be bigger. You know, like I said, there's plenty of bigger guys who want to have that 6-pack. You know. So,
Yeah.
yeah, you never, it can go all ways, so you just never can take it personal.
Right.
You know,
You just got to be happy with what you got, honestly.
Exactly.
word.
As long as you healthy, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know some big dudes that move, like on the court.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I played. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They get to it.
And they be shooting threes. It's just like, yo, it's
Yeah.
skill set, man. You talking about, oh, he big, he not gonna be. Listen, you gonna be
Yeah.
surprised.
Be
You better
surprised.
guard him up.
You never know. It's just the message that I want to get to it is because you never know, like at least the other person that's doing it, you never know what that person's going through.
Right.
Like you never know, like that person that you just were like bitching that they were too skinny or whatever. Like you don't know that they every single night when they look in the mirror they fucking want to shoot themselves. Like
Yeah,
on some real shit.
it.
Like
suicide rate is up. Yeah.
Of course, I mean you just never know.
I actually worked with people who were suicidal. You know what I mean?
Right.
They talked about it. They was comfortable enough to talk about it to me. And I'm like, yeah, see, that made me think too. Like, well, wow, what if I would have been a jerk and joked about it? I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
wow, you're extra fat. You need to lose weight. Stuff like that. You know, you never know. They come up and do anything. So.
Yeah, like you never know what's going on through someone else's head. So, with that, just be a little bit more like to anyone that's listening to this. If you do that, I mean, it's cool. We're all human. Right. You know what I mean? You make jokes sometimes, you say some shit, but at the end of the day, it's something that even since you just pointed that out, like most of us feel like we're just never good enough, especially with sometimes our weight or whatever in life. We all feel like that, right? You know what I mean? Like about usually. Some people are like, nah, I'm good, but a good chunk of people, it's always like, yo, I'm not muscular enough. I'm not skinny enough. Right. I need more weight. I'm not, whatever.
Yourself to the person next to you.
Yeah. So it's like, understand that. So if you understand that and you feel us on that, then don't be that person to be judging somebody or be talking shit or even make a joke. Or even if you have a concern about them, just be careful the way you say it because you never know. Like if you have a concern, like some people, they like to make jokes like, oh, whatever. Oh yeah, you big man, whatever. This you fat, but you don't know that they struggle with that shit. And they struggle with that shit every day of their life.
That's true.
So yeah, you making a joke because you don't want to talk to them, about it. You think if you joke, it's cool, but you don't know if that joke is gonna just really take them, because you don't know. One thing we always say on here is check on your strong friend. There's a lot of people out there with depression and they're going through shit that you just don't know what they really going through. So just watch what you say.
Yeah, that's kind of like that's another reason.
You don't know.
That's another reason why the music
that could be that
too.
Last straw.
That's why I said it's another because it's therapy. Like you said, it's therapy. Like you said, somebody make you upset, somebody do something to you. You go in there, you kind of calm down, you do what you need to do, and then you snap back to reality. Man, that's another thing, having hobbies and stuff like that. Keep your mind off the negativity. You know?
You have to on that side. If you are that person with that, you have to find those things. But it'd be tough though when people are throwing those
stones. They throwing rocks at you every day.
It'd be tough.
Gotta get tough skin quick.
Yeah, man. Bullying is real. It's out there.
And sometimes it's bullying when you don't even think it is. Like I said, you could be bullying somebody, but you don't know. You know what I mean?
Think about like this. This is how crazy it is. We all love memes, and we all love memes on celebrities, and we be sharing it.
Right.
Is that not cyberbullying?
That's cyberbullying. You look at the Meek Mill situation. Oh, he got bullied after Drake.
Oh, yeah.
After that Drake lost, he got bullied. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's a serious. I mean,
but it's all fun and games and shit. But if you don't know how he is, he could have just, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
You never know. Like, I'll be the first to admit, I used to get bullied a lot in middle school. Like high school, I was good, but it was just one little point in my life I was bullied a lot as a kid, just for being overweight and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I was already going through depression about other shit, about real shit.
I had it, yo. I had it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you probably know how it is.
I know exactly how it is.
And I was going through real shit at home. I was going through fucking parents on drugs and shit. So I'm already dealing with the most serious shit. And then you come with a fucking bullshit ass kid talking shit.
Right.
That it's like that little thing could be the fucking icing on the cake. And it almost was for me. A lot of times I feel like that just little thing. It's like, damn, I'm dealing with so much bullshit here. I want to go to school. I want that to be the escape. Right. Guess what? You can't go there. That's not the fucking escape.
It's not the escape.
Because then you got people playing games with you because they don't know how to act.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like you never know. So even if you have kids, because that shit's still going on in school. It's still middle school is doing all that. Like you never know. Like, yo, a lot of times there was those kids that did that shit and treated me that way that I ain't gonna lie, I almost ended my life over. Because I just couldn't deal with it. And it was like the icing on the cake to where to them, they just thought, we just having fun. We making jokes.
Yeah, their brains ain't developed.
It's that. That's that. Especially being an immature kid, you get it all period, and then they surprise you, swing on them. See, that was me.
See, yeah, exactly.
Eventually, I just snapped. Man,
you don't know what you're putting them through.
Exactly.
Yeah, shake them up.
Wait, hold on. Now
I think middle school is definitely the bullying ground because high school it calms down.
Oh yeah, high school.
You know what I'm saying? But middle school is just like that's when everybody is mentally developing on who they are. So they're projecting what they don't like about themselves to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's just like, you think about like everybody's worst times. What are they gonna say? Not so much high school. It's always gonna be middle school. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you survive middle school, you a strong individual.
Oh, I stole people's jokes too sometimes. You had to, know what I mean? Like, yo, that joke was dope. I'm about to say it tomorrow.
Right?
Know what I mean?
He's like, that was a good one.
Know what I mean?
Had this one kid said, "You so fat, Thanos had to snap twice." I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. That's creative. That's creative.
There's some jokes you just gotta laugh.
He's like, God damn, you right.
It's like, you got me, man. Right.
You never know. Do you for the kids that you coach, do you ever see anything like that? Do you ever see any part of that, like where the kids like with each other? Are they a good community or what?
I haven't seen any bullying.
That's good.
Yeah, I haven't seen any bullying.
That's good.
All those kids, they're good kids. Honestly,
Shout out to them.
That's
yeah,
really
shout
good.
out to the kids, man.
I said as a team, you gotta work as a team. You gotta motivate each other, not put each other down.
Exactly. That was trash. Blah blah.
Yeah,
Nah. I gotta go.
That's not a real teammate, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Those kids brave, man. They be like this tall, making mid-range jump shots. I'll be surprised, man.
Yeah.
He's like,
All
okay.
net. Yeah.
Word.
Like they learn fast. Yeah.
And I'm not so familiar with the basketball courts, but is it like standard or is it
Standard.
like a standard?
Yeah.
They got a future.
They got a future. I see a lot of potential. Yeah.
That's good.
I'm willing to guide them to the best of their abilities.
And they gonna remember that. It's like, yo, I remember this, my coach, man.
They gonna love you when they grow up, man. I mean,
Word.
it's exciting to see like little tiny people doing crossovers.
Yeah.
Hey, right?
Shooting that's more exciting than the
Yeah.
NBA sometimes, you know.
Word.
Yeah.
That's dope, man. That's good. You doing that for real. Like not many people actually do that. Like you don't have to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At all. Especially in dealing with kids is hard.
Yeah.
You got to be very
Oof.
patient. Yeah.
You can't prepare for fatherhood, man.
Yeah, word.
He's like, not yet. Not yet.
Not yet, man.
You're still young. You got
we got a lot of time, though, man.
You got any kids?
Nah, no kids yet,
No
man.
kids?
I just dodged the bullets a lot. Yeah, that's all, man.
Oh my God. He's like, oh shit. Woo.
I let it happen within this time, man. I mean,
Yeah, no, let God, if you believe in God,
definitely.
let God take us
Yeah,
through.
let him sort it out.
Yeah, he will. I put something the other day, I think, on
It's raining?
Twitter or something.
Must be that
Yeah,
rain.
it's just that
Yeah.
rain.
Yeah, that
We staying here. Fuck that. I ain't going nowhere.
right?
Right.
Fuck that. But yeah, that's it off the skinny shaming. Just be careful the way you talk to people.
Definitely.
No matter how old you are, don't matter if you a kid, because you could bully somebody being 60 years old. You could bully somebody being 80 years old. No matter how old you are, just be careful next time you say something to somebody, because you don't know how they're gonna take it.
Yup.
That's really
Not only with weight, but like also ethnicities too.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
Background.
You
Yeah.
just never know.
Like I said, some people be like, man, that was racist. You be like, wait, hold on. So you got, like I say, you definitely got
You gotta
watch
be
how you
careful.
talk.
Yeah.
With everything, people wear glasses. I remember that was a big thing too.
Oh, four
He
eyes.
looked like Urkel,
yeah.
and everything like that.
It's like, he can't see.
So now people walking around blind, squinting their eyes because they don't want to wear their glasses. Yeah, you just gotta be careful.
Word.
That's
You
my
know?
dad. I've been telling my dad you get glasses, man. You know you can't see.
Yeah, I need my glasses. I'm that guy. I lost my shit like a year and a half ago. Them motherfuckers are expensive, right? I'm gonna have to start a GoFundMe, yo, for some glasses.
I think you'll get it. I think you get it.
You think so?
Yeah, how much is the glasses though?
300.
That's it?
That's it. Get the fuck out of here.
I always say that response, and just seeing people's faces is
Like,
hilarious.
that's it.
Like 4,000. That's it, and they be like,
Yeah.
oh,
Shit.
well.
I'm complaining over fucking spending $37 today on fucking beard oil. Like, no, fuck out of
Yeah, I
here.
got him to get beard.
I was about to make that shit fucking $37.
Right.
I'm looking at the bottle like, all right, I need this kind of oil. I need that.
Bro, your beard looking glossy
You're
though.
gonna see me cooking some shit in the fucking kitchen next month.
Your beard is glossing though.
Yeah, I seen people with waves in their beard.
What?
I'm like, what? I didn't even know you can do that.
Oh, they probably spent like
That-
$80 there.
Yeah, that beard oil is
Fuck
something else, man.
I just started using them.
Yeah.
Wait, it's like that's a particular brand? Because I have like another brand.
I don't know. Actually, he was Middle Eastern, I believe, and I came to school and he had wavy beard. I'm like, I've never seen that. So
I use beard butter too, or just beard oil.
I bought all that.
I have the
$37,
the
man.
oil,
I bought
the butter. I have the what you call it, the conditioner and whatnot. And yeah, I comb it out and then I just like I used to brush it
I
down.
think it's.
You
I
can
think
make it though.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what saying.
gonna try to
Everybody's
research
cooking.
it.
I know
Yeah.
someone that made it because I work at Whole Foods Market as well.
Okay, word. Shout out to Whole Foods.
Yeah, shout out to Whole Foods, man.
Also, I want to shout out somebody too. Lily Pearl. She make beard oil. Actually, she gave me free beard oil and cream at my last job I was recently at, and yeah, it actually worked pretty dope. Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Right? I'm trying to get some shit that make my hair grow. Like I was getting this Jamaican stuff, and then they like had a back order on Amazon. I never got that shit. I was mad as hell. Yeah, my cousin said like this is a certain oil that makes your hair grow faster. That's what they put in the Jamaican people have the dreads. Make your hair grow, they put that in. But
That's why the hair be growing so fast.
it's a certain oil. Yeah. I was just like, yeah, I need that shit for my beard.
Biotin.
No, you definitely need that.
I'd be afraid to fuck with them shits, yo, because they be saying, yeah, the beard, the hair's gonna go to your beard or your head, and that should be going on your fucking back. Your fucking back of the scalp or some shit. It's like, like, I didn't say where. I said we're gonna give you more hair.
Right.
But all right, so any upcoming things with the brand that you can tell us about that, like nothing, obviously if it's nothing secretive, you don't want anyone to know yet. But what do you guys got going on next?
Okay, so the next move is gonna be my fraternity's annual basketball game. They do a basketball game every year, but since I'm a coach and I got the keys to the gym, we're gonna do the basketball game with my brand. So it's gonna have my logo on it, with the fraternity letters on it. Gonna have jerseys, and he's gonna have his instrumentals playing during the tournament. And then it's gonna be like an all-star weekend thing. We're gonna have a 3-point contest. We're gonna have a field day for kids. Kids can run out, do like jump ropes, basketball, dodgeball.
Is it outdoors?
It's gonna be indoors.
Oh, indoors. Okay.
At, New Jersey City University.
Okay.
So yeah, that's a big move.
I also have instrumental tape coming out next month. It's gonna be called "Be a Hero." Pretty much, I got the name because there's many villains out here. Everybody want to be bad. Know what I mean? They think that's cool. Know what I mean? I said, "Be a hero." Know what I mean? I put instrumentals on there, like with themes off of actual superheroes, and it's gonna be on that Piff,
Okay.
Spotify, everywhere. I plan on spreading that everywhere.
That's what's up.
I think we need a new change in the system because I like this shit ain't cool. And like being bad ain't cool.
Yeah,
that gets you
cool
locked up,
more.
and it gets in these kids' heads, and and I see it from the teaching perspective. I'm like, who's your role model? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some of these kids who follow basketball, I see them more kind of like they're not they talk smack, but they don't get in heavy trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I guess as a basketball player, you have a better role model. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, but the kids who be listening to rap, those kids be the ones that be bugging the most. The ones that are not being productive in like activities like basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like those kids, like, oh yeah, doing this. I'm just like.
Everybody want game.
What's your end game?
Talking back to the teachers.
Talking back to the teachers.
Disrespectful,
It's not cool. Yeah. Like I said, be a hero.
Be a hero.
Yeah.
Exactly. Be different, right?
Be different.
That's also
exactly,
man. That's why I did it to inspire you to be different, to be who you are. Because my story of how I became a basketball player was crazy. I wasn't into basketball at all throughout middle school. Freshman year, I tried out for the basketball team. I was 5'1". I got cut. Worked my ass off over the summer leading into my sophomore year in May varsity. Never looked back. Yeah,
that's it.
So, it just takes hard work. Hard work beats talent any day.
I say that every time. That's my mantra.
Sure does, man. That's why I look forward. I hope, I get people inspired to spit real bars like we just heard earlier today. I said I make the instrumental so people can like practice their bars, practice their craft, That's
you dropped any beats on here?
On this show?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I actually got CDs.
You got CDs? Oh, shit. We get gifts today. Yo, I should have brought my backpack.
Right.
We don't got no CD playing there.
I don't even know how to play it.
Thank you.
I wonder if I do. I gotta figure this out.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Oh, shit, we got... Oh man,
so
this is Christmas all over.
Mixtape, it was called DC Universe.
Oh man, wait, hold up,
just a mixtape though.
So who you going for? DC, Marvel? It's okay if you like both, but I'm gonna ask you which one.
Honestly, I love Marvel better.
Okay.
But, I'm always compared to DC heroes for some reason. I had Superman before. I heard a whole bunch of stuff.
But me personally, I feel like DC needs to kind of bring some more black heroes because Marvel got
definitely
way
do.
more than DC.
That's another reason why I like Marvel. You know what I mean? I love Black Panther, and,
Right?
Wakanda, and War Machine, and that's his guy, War Machine.
Oh, yeah, he's a savage.
Falcon, you know, Luke Cage. Luke Cage is my man.
Yeah, you can
shout
name
out
a
to
whole
Luke
bunch
Cage,
of black heroes.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Something to look up to.
Exactly.
Like DC, what you got? Cyborg, he got a cool story, but
Yeah.
I just recently heard about him.
Cyborg, definitely.
You got everybody said Black Green Lantern. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like when the movie came out, everybody,
Green Lantern should've been
everyone,
black.
it's like, we want the Black Green Lantern, please.
They should do that. That would be dope. You
Yeah,
know?
they said Idris had it might be, but if he does Suicide Squad, it's not gonna happen. But they were eyeing him for the
making
part.
another Suicide Squad.
Yeah, and he's gonna play another
They doing
role.
another one?
We
Yeah,
had Will Smith as one of the characters in there, right?
yeah, he plays Deadshot,
yeah.
and Idris they're trying to figure out a role for him, but right now he might be Slade.
They had Hancock too.
What happened?
Will Smith.
He's not dead. Yeah, who? What you call it? Idris. No, I know Idris not Deadshot. What you call it? He's gonna be Deathstroke. That's what I meant to say.
Deadshot anymore.
Nah, well, he's taking a leave because he had other projects to do, so they don't want to replace him, but they're gonna just add a new character just to like get the story moving and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
But then
who's your favorite superhero?
my favorite superhero,
Yeah.
it should be obvious.
Who?
Of the DC
It's
characters,
Green Lantern.
definitely not. Someone
Batman?
that
Batman.
Listen,
Vengeance.
I love Batman, man. You know, that's another character I like.
I grew up on Batman.
Batman, Flash, you know, goes on, man.
Yeah,
Got Wonder Woman.
that's an elite. Like they always focus on the elite team, but I'm like, yo, that's like that's all I need. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all you really need. Like Marvel has like mad people. That's great. But if you sent like fucking the Justice League against Thanos, that would have been a wrap.
They got Aquaman too.
Exactly.
They got superheroes under the sea, man.
Exactly. Come
man.
on. They would have definitely wrapped that.
Jimmy, who's your favorite?
That's the
Yeah.
Exactly.
But you know what? Batman, he don't have no real superpowers. He's just cool though. Know what I
Right?
mean? He got all the gadgets. He just know what to do at the right time.
Exactly.
Know what I mean, he's just super intelligent. He's like the Iron Man of DC, I think.
Captain America from
Captain America's dope.
No, he's a really dope
what about
cat.
you?
Dope.
Me, I was never really
Oh, yeah.
into
Yeah.
DC like that.
No, okay.
but Marvel, I was into.
You're okay.
Marvel
Awesome.
winning out here.
And don't forget about Wolverine.
Oh, that's the dude.
That's my god. You know,
For
The straight
my
savage.
favorite character, Incredible Hulk and War Machine.
man.
Okay. Incredible Hulk and War Machine.
Because I had a temper growing up, so I like.
I think a lot of people had like Hulk was mine too. Like, but it was more so Wolverine because that's how it be. Like don't I'll warn you, and then I'm just gonna fucking snap.
I had that nickname too. Actually, that's funny you said that, Hulk, because I'm a really calm guy. But when I get mad, I don't even know.
Bruce Banner.
That's what I said. I don't know. It's unnoticeable. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the Hulk. He gets mad. He starts turning green. I mean, next thing you know, he snaps. But I like the Hulk and Doctor Strange. Actually, Doctor Strange, you know, he has so much talent. I think it's underrated.
Yeah, he is underrated because he be dealing with like supernatural demon, all type of stuff.
Right,
And then he
right.
just go to, like everybody's just like, oh yeah, beautiful day. And it's like, yo, homeboy just saved the world
Yeah.
from some magic stuff. And it's crazy in the DC world, like magic really be fucking up like, everybody. Like Superman himself, personally.
Yeah.
Like he like kryptonite and magic. Like that's it.
Superman's my favorite.
Yeah, I got Superman chain.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I
See ya.
said Superman, one of my favorite too. That's that's the first superhero I started watching.
Oh.
On TV. Remember the cartoon?
Yeah, the animated.
Superman. And then I saw Batman, and I started seeing
Oh
all
shit.
types of, you know what I'm talking about.
I like the storyline of Superman to have he was just a regular dude
Right.
and you just had no idea he's out here saving lives and then people out there kind of back to what we were talking about before. People like talking shit about him and acting up.
They say, oh, he's so corny, but they don't really know.
Yeah,
There's
and-
multiple Supermans too. People don't know about.
No, there is.
Yeah.
It's mad. No, you're right.
Right.
Now what you were saying, you said like the Hulk helped you and shit when you were growing up, and you said you had a temper. Do you feel like Ball helped you out with that at
Oh,
all?
definitely, most definitely.
Like you think
It got
helped
me
kinda
away
was
from
like
a lot of things, man.
Word.
A lot of things. It was
What do
my
you
outlet.
think? Because you started freshman year into sophomore year. What do you think before that was like? How were you like channeling your anger? Do you think you were at all? Like, did you anything transition into ball?
Basically, it goes back to that topic that we were talking about of the bullying based off of your body weight. I was always really short and skinny. So that, with that being said, a lot of working out helped me out too. I started doing a lot of push-ups, started getting my weight up just because I was tired of people talking. You know what I mean?
Word.
He did the right way, man. I just did music. I worked out, but I wasn't a workout freak. I hate running. I just hated running. But I was strong though. I lift a lot in the weight room. You know what I'm saying? Because I play football.
Yeah.
Word.
That's how I had to do it.
But that's dope, man. Yeah. So you took it. So you took that. Now, but you feel like people were messing with you about it because you were like, sure, you said
Yeah,
skinny.
they were. Middle school, definitely.
Yeah. So you definitely have some shit to say on that topic then.
Yeah.
And I know you probably be like, not many people would see that side, right?
No.
Like you wouldn't think. Like you always hear about the fat guy getting made fun of.
Yeah,
whatever,
it works,
but-
and for the skinny dude too. A lot of skinny people get it sometimes worse than fat people. Honestly,
Word. It's like bounces back and forth, you know, and it'll be like the big dude making fun of the skinny dude, and then it'll be the skinny dude making fun of the big dude, and then in between it's just like.
At least with the big dude, even though they'll make fun of him, they low key are intimidated. They're not intimidated by the short, skinny dude. They'll pick on him and push him around, and think that he's too weak to do something back.
Exactly.
So you think what when you started training, it helped you out with your weight and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Helped
definitely.
you out with like your confidence and
Confidence, weight, it helped me out on the court. It helped me out when I was angry. I'll get mad, but I'll be right back. I'll do 100 push-ups. Come back, I'm mad calm. I feel good.
That's great, man.
Yeah.
That's really good.
That's what's
I
up.
said it's better than like shedding blood. I mean, anything is better than shedding blood.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, you just made fun of me. You just gave me abs and a chest. Appreciate it.
Word.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's powerful. You use that energy and you channeled it in the right way.
You made lemonade out of lemons.
Like,
That's what
you
we
make
call
fun
it.
of me.
Yeah.
You just made fun of me. Now I'm like, I'm about to dunk on somebody.
Right? It gives you no,
Just
cause
woke
I
up
be
the
in the
beast.
gym
Yeah.
over the summer. He was working me out. What you call it? Going to the gym every day, running whatnot. And I was going through some wild shit. I was lifting weights that I didn't even know I could lift. And I was like, right? I'm just like, I channeled it. So I was so focused and whatnot. It was just like, I'm like, God damn, how much weight is this? And he's like, that's a lot of weight, bro. And then the moment I realized, oh damn.
Every time I
The next day he realized
it.
it.
Man, I think about all the things I went through, the adversity I went through, and that helps me lift. To be honest.
Yeah, play
If I'm
football
too calm, I can't lift that well.
Right?
I gotta be
Tackling.
angry.
Okay.
I gotta be angry to lift
So you
my best
laughed?
weight.
What sign are you?
Me, I'm a Scorpio.
Scorpio. Okay.
It's the black didn't give it away.
Nah. Scorpios are dope, man. Scorpios are dope. So that's good, man. And that's good. That's a good example that you probably set, to the kids, to your players, and things like that, and people you know. You know what I'm saying? Like when you feel in some type of way, channel it and do something positive about it to flip it.
Don't be violent.
Yeah, never tried. I had to learn that the hard way too. I mean, like I said, I can relate to that because I said if you get picked on enough, you start getting violent, and that was me. I started putting my hands on people. Then my dad said, one day that's gonna get you killed, man. You know what I mean? He said it's gonna get you killed one day.
Word.
So like you said, you outlet it. I found outlets, and I'm perfect. It's perfect. I mean.
Word, man. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just remind everyone about our entrepreneur workshop we got coming up too. So if y'all down to come through, it's
We're gonna stay connected, man.
All right, word.
It's not gonna be the last time you see us.
Word. I like that,
Word,
man.
yeah, keep
I like to hear
connected.
that.
Definitely not, man.
June 28th. So June 28th, we're doing an entrepreneur workshop. We're gonna go over some legacy planning, content creation, a bunch of tips, self-care while being an entrepreneur. We got this guy gonna be talking some shit.
Yeah, I'll talk shit.
I'm also gonna be releasing my book that day. I'm working on my first book.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's for social media.
That's big.
Called the 4 E's to succeed in social media for brands, hustlers, and entrepreneurs.
Okay.
That's
Too much sauce in that book.
yeah, I'm giving it out.
Too much sauce.
I'm giving the whole recipe out.
Shoot.
But fuck it, you know what I mean?
Right.
I got it, man. I'm about my life adding value. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
if I feel like I have something that I can offer people, or I feel like I have some knowledge or something, even if I feel like I'm not perfect at it, because I'm definitely not. I feel like, you know what? I want to share. I want to share my tips. You know what I mean? Share what I got to offer people.
Yeah.
So
Some people, all they need is that one little thing to kind of
Little
take it to
thing.
the next level.
Yeah.
So,
word.
Not only do we do the basketball thing and like music, we do clothes too. So
Okay.
we got our own website. It's for me.
Yeah.
What's
Well,
the website?
we gonna have some vendors at the event, so bring your gear.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, I got all basketball gear.
Okay.
I got shirts, shorts. I just have polo shirts. I got socks. I got tights for ladies.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, same here, man. I do it all, man. Just got my logo on it, my production logo.
Oh, sweet.
That's what's up, man. This guy be working too, man. He just dropping Midnight Chaser. It's gonna be out probably when they listening to this. It's Monday.
Yes,
Is it out?
listen, it better be out by Monday. So the Amazon is gonna be on Amazon. So I publish it through them. So right now it's in their court. So once they actually put it through, it will be available. It's supposed to be out today. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be out. Shit's ridiculous.
His first short film.
First short film.
Wow.
And I told people I filmed it in June, and now it's gonna be on Amazon this year. So it's like less than a year. So when people say, "Oh yeah, you know, they want to do this, do that," listen, get it done.
Speaking on films, I got a movie coming out too.
Yo, he man of many talents. I score my own movies, by the way.
I did a little acting. It's funny how it came about. I actually was calling about music. Remember going back to the lady? Her name's Candia by name.
Word.
Candia Diamonds. I called her and I was like, I want you to listen to some more music. She said, I'm shooting a movie. So one day she was like, you know what? I don't have too many good actors. You know how I act? Honestly, I didn't. But I said, you know what? I'm going to take the opportunity. Got on the scene and it was a wrap from there. You know? It's called No Script.
No script.
No script.
No script. Basically, it's about.
There better not been a script.
Honestly, nah, it was
All
raw.
freestyle.
It was kind of freestyle. So, but
So it's kind of. So you gotta rename it now.
yeah. So that's pretty much how it came about, and it's pretty much about two young drug dealers off the streets. One, he want to change his life and go to church and kind of like flip his life around, but then there's the other drug dealer who wants to stay in the streets and keep him in the streets. So it's like he has the devil and the angel on one shoulder type of movie. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. So it should be dropping real soon this year. Coming.
All right, word. We're gonna be stay tuned, man.
And it's also a soundtrack to it too.
This is
Yeah,
all right, word.
Yeah,
I'm with that. We
so-
got the CD. I want to close out in a little bit with that track.
Right.
I also want to mention before we started recording, we were talking. Me and him were both at the fucking Lupus Walk. We didn't even know.
Man.
You word?
I seen a picture on Instagram of him at the Lupus Walk. I'm like, yo, we was just there.
That's why I
crazy.
said that's amazing. Great
Yeah.
minds think alike, you know.
Yeah, man. It's weird how
Definitely.
shit happens. I was talking to him the other day, like just the way God works, and you know, he'll put you in the right places at the right time, and
Definitely.
and dots, just weird dots will always connect. Like if you really ever just sit back and you look at it, like you know what I mean? Like this all worked. It's just crazy.
It's just
So-
life, man. It's strange, but it makes
Yeah.
sense in the end.
Word.
Like a lot of times, you know.
That's good that y'all did that. And y'all said you go out every year, right?
Yeah.
Word, man.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
word.
1000%,
It
1000%,
does. A lot of stuff that happened that turned out well was by mistake.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well,
You really
that's how
think
I
about it.
started too.
Yeah.
Mine was wild because, like, I would listen. It's a ripple effect because what happened was how I started. My ex broke up with me, but she was kind of holding me back. But I was myself to blame, and I always wanted to take pictures. So then the moment I ended it, I never got a check from school before ever. Like ever. So when I got it, it was pretty hefty. I'm like, I'm buying a fucking camera. I'm gonna start taking pictures, and then that's when it just set me off. And then my friends like, yo, why don't you just start a magazine? And then that's when it started.
All fell in
Off
place.
of one broke. Like when I was broken, I was like, that's it. I'm the Phoenix now, and it was over.
Just
and
pick
that's how you
something.
gotta do it. Now this guy's out here
Yep.
fucking shooting movies and shit.
Yeah.
So shout out to her, man.
Nah, fuck it.
Fuck her, but shout out. Word.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to Candia Diamonds. You know what I mean? She helped me a lot in the process. So, yeah.
All right, word. There's always someone that's helping.
Oh, there's a movie that you might like on Netflix that's coming out. You probably heard of it. It's a dude making beats. Like it's Anthony Anderson.
I seen that.
Yeah. I forgot that. I think it's called. I forgot some beat something. But you definitely should watch that. I think it comes out in June.
Oh yeah, I
I
definitely.
like they
tune
just
into
dropping
that.
straight fire on Netflix. Why go to the movies?
I love it. I love it.
They
Anything.
going up on them prices like low key.
No, I saw that, but guess what? I don't pay for it.
Who pays for anything anymore?
Right?
Someone
Like Joe said, like how they living off of one account.
You gotta think about it. You know, streaming's a big thing now because you know people stop buying CDs. It happens.
Right?
Man, yo, you still make.
I hear that.
You still making
that
that
Batman instrumental in the background, man. I hear that. I be knowing all his instrumentals.
Right?
I'm a
I know
real
that.
big supporter of his music.
That's
I
good.
be
Always
posting his
stay.
music all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So is that's the loudest it goes?
Yeah.
Jimmy, can you put the aux up a little bit? There we go.
I used his Batman Batman song in one of my videos for the camps. Yeah, I got a couple videos of me with the kids, man.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Keep it up, man. Keep the content up. Show the people what you're doing out there, man.
definitely. Yeah.
That's what's up. Also, you guys already know this podcast is sponsored by Audible. All right, if you guys ever listen to books, read a book, listen to
Definitely.
books?
All the time.
All right, word. If you want to go get a book, audibletrial.com/therapy without a degree. I recommend 10X by Grant Cardone. What else do I recommend? The Secret to Success by Eric Thomas. Sleep Smarter. Genius Foods by Max Lugavere. This Guy, The Power of Habit. So go get your book. Also, this podcast is sponsored by I Am Zane Studios.
Word.
Zane Studios out there doing the thing. And also sponsored by Jersey Media. Jersey Media, get your graphic design, marketing, management, branding, help you brand out. If you guys are any entrepreneurs who need some marketing done, hit up Jersey Media. All right.
Definitely.
Also, before we do our closeouts and everything, I also want to remind y'all, check up on your strong friend. Check up on everybody, but definitely check up on your strong friend. All right. And just to kind of sum up what we were talking about today is, I like that you created something and you out here doing,
and I hope
making a
that
change.
people could be inspired to do that, because that's real. Like, it's not easy dealing with that, man. Not at all.
Word.
People result mainly in a violent way when they're getting bullied. You can't take but so much until you just snap.
Word.
Yeah.
That's good.
Definitely, man. Like I said, I just encourage everybody, find a hobby, find somebody to talk to too. Most importantly, because
Yeah, that's hard to come by.
without anybody to talk to, also prayer.
Yeah.
Like you said, God, just a little bit of everything help you through life, and I said that will cause you not to be violent.
Yeah, word. And I like that you said that, find someone to talk to, and there's always someone to talk to.
Yeah.
Anybody. And that's why we're here too. That's a big reason why we're here. Anyone ever needs someone you want to talk to, my DM's always open no matter what it is. You could be anonymous, right? Make a fucking fake Instagram if you just want to talk to me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Anything. And if you, come on here, we kick it, we talk, we chat. You want to just submit a topic, whatever the case is, there's always someone to talk to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're never alone, and you are good enough. Because everything from what we were saying, if you feeling like that was you feeling like you're not enough, you feeling like you are good enough, you are good enough. You know what I mean? And we all could be better. We all could, make changes to improve ourselves. Work on that, set a goal, and make it happen. That's it. You know what I mean? But you are good enough now. But at the end of the day, we all can get better. Word.
Shout out to my peoples, man. Shout out to Vincent, one of my close friends, man. I knew him for a long time. He also plays ball too.
Okay.
We've been through a lot together, and it's a pleasure to be friends with him, man. It's a pleasure being friends with good people for such a long amount of time. Stay consistent. That's not easy.
The real people, the real ones.
The real ones.
Word.
Definitely, I said, you gotta keep a couple of real ones around you because, it's hard. Like you said, it's hard these days to know who's real, who's not. So
Word.
definitely,
Sometimes it could be easy too.
Yeah, sometimes
It could be easy. I'm not like, because you could find out real quick. It's like if you have a friend that has like you have something that you like your T-shirt and whatnot, and if they ask for free, not a real friend. If they say how much and they give you a tip, that's a real friend.
That's true.
Say it one more time for the people in the back.
Listen, I'm gonna say it one more time. Like the person that says that they're gonna pay for your stuff, that's a real friend. They say I'm gonna pay that plus a tip. That's a real friend because they're like, yo, not only am I gonna buy your stuff, I'm investing in the future.
Yep.
You know what else too? Support your friend's business like your own.
Yes, that's very important.
If you see me posting or anybody else posting, you do the same. I shouldn't have to ask you.
That's what I'm saying.
This is real, man. Like I said, like, you know, it's not easy starting a business.
No, it's not.
It's not easy doing any of these things alone. You know, it's a big step. So I said support, like I said, buying, promotion. You know what I mean?
It's easy to just share. You share memes all the time. You can't share my stuff. You know what I'm saying?
You can't
like,
just press a quick like or
comment, or give me some feedback. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Like you invest in other people's lives that ain't investing in your life. So why can't you help me out? We
go
like
through that all the time.
Right?
all the time. We speak about it all the time. We speak on this topic, you know. I said we from New Jersey, you know. We expect New Jersey people to support New Jersey people.
Absolutely.
Same way New York people support New York people.
Exactly. Yeah. Let's not turn Jersey into a crab in a barrel situation. Let's actually support each other.
It's hard though.
It is.
It's hard, man.
It definitely is. It's not easy. No, starting a business is never easy.
Not at all.
I said most businesses fail. Definitely. I read up on that. But if you have a successful business, then you're moving in the right direction.
Definitely.
So, be that change that you want to see.
Exactly.
Last thing I want to get into with you is I want you to just give some advice for some ball players, man. You've been playing for a while.
Yeah,
I'm
also seeking for professional too.
Okay.
I actually got offered to play for Central Jersey Sharks. I don't know if you heard of it.
Nah,
it was giving out $800 to $1,000 contracts a month. So I'm pretty much gonna finish my graduate school. Okay. And then I'm gonna get into playing professional for a couple of years.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Go for it, man.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for any upcoming players or kids right now?
Upcoming players, stay consistent. Make sure you take advantage of your resources. Don't be like me in the beginning. And well, everybody's story is different. So basically, once you fall in love with the sport, stick with it. And if you fall in love with it and you work hard and you getting better and you see the progress, stick with it. Don't give up. People tend to give up and don't be afraid to perform when them lights hit, because people can hit 43s when they practicing. Then when the game come, they get nervous. Stay confident, believe in yourself. The same thing that you do in practice, do it in the games. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
And don't let anyone discourage you. Confidence is big. When it comes to basketball, people think it's physical. It's all mental. It's all mental. You could be the most physically fit basketball player. You could be the tallest dude on the court. You could be the shortest dude on the court. But if your mental isn't there, you're not going to perform.
Exactly.
Mind over matter. Anytime on the court.
This is lit. Like he be dropping gems.
Listen.
This is lit.
Outside, I got to give you the untagged version. I had a tag version. I'm definitely singing you an untagged version of the Marvel one too.
Okay.
Right. So I'm gonna give
you got that Superman beat on there, because I actually.
Oh, he loves that beat.
What track
I use that for one of my basketball.
It'll be the outro.
What track number?
What's
I think it's track 8, 9.
Track 8 and 9.
8 or 9.
Favorite
let's
hero.
let's preview it now, and then I'll know which one to put as the outro.
No, that's not it. That's a very funky jam. When you want to get into that,
this is it.
Nah, I know it. It goes.
No, that's not it.
All right. Y'all send it to me. Send it to me.
I got you.
Send it to me. But all right, man, we'll wrap up the show. Want to say thank y'all for coming through.
Man, it was a pleasure.
Yo, thank you for coming through, man.
Yo, good shit,
just
man.
at the end of our show, we usually just have y'all shout out something that you think is dope. You know what I mean? Like maybe a restaurant that you've been to, a TV show you've been watching. So something that you think is dope that you want to maybe put the people on.
Shout out to Bravery Studios, man.
Word. I appreciate that.
Man.
Word.
I think Bravery is dope.
Word.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. Shout out to the owner, Marvin. Marvin's not here tonight. Usually the owner is.
Shout out to Marvin, even though I haven't met him, man.
Marvin is the man. Gnarly Marv, man. You can go follow the studios on Instagram at Bravery Studios NJ. Shout out to him, Win. Zane, what you got, man? What you got for this week?
What did I watch? This week. Yeah, it's kind of difficult every time. Like, all right, shout out to Joe for helping me out with my photo shoot today.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah. He didn't have to do that. He came straight out of work and helped me out. Like, and I was doing a shoot before this. That's why I was late, and then I came to do this. So it's like
sometimes working.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So shout out to people who actually show through. Oh, and also Shout out to Nat. That's what I really. Shout out to Nat for helping me set up the set design or what my vision was, and create it and whatnot. Like she took a lot of time just to get that right, and it came out dope. So shout out to Natalie.
That word, yeah, she's real, man. Miss her tonight. Feels weird without Nat.
Yeah,
we all gonna be there. Y'all gotta come on back again soon. Shout out to Nat. I'm gonna give one more shout out. I talked about them in the beginning of the episode, but shout out to the Uptown Draft. I had an amazing night. Like I'm that type of dude. Like I could be having a really good time, but you won't know it. I'm just having an amazing time in my head. I'll be jamming, but you used to see me chilling.
Yeah,
I had a really fucking good time at that fucking event. So shout out to Uptown Draft. You can follow them. I think it's just literally the Uptown Draft or Uptown Draft, whatever. Okay. You had a good time too?
I had a dope time. I wish it wasn't on a weekday.
Yeah, bro, you whack for leaving.
It was a weekday.
Fam,
it was a Wednesday. Bro. I teach kids in the morning.
Nah, no excuses.
Nah, man.
Nah, you're real though for even coming out on a weekday. I give you that. That's why I didn't even tell this guy in general.
I'm at the Uptown Draft page right now. So
oh, look at that. He real.
Man, I'm on it. I'm following.
Yeah, nah, they were like, when I say like they're dope, like it's like, oh yeah, go check them out. No, they're like
all the music
dope.
performers were real.
I'm a definitely follow when my phone gets on. Oh yeah, I have a very important shout out too for My Mother Kills Me. Shout out to Alsa Morrow. That's a band that she's in with my uncle.
Okay, word.
My uncle played a bass guitar. She plays the piano. So shout out to them. Nah, man.
Word.
They on tour themselves. So
she real.
Shout out to my dad. He's a professional DJ.
Even though
word. His knee replacement surgery is holding him back a little bit, but once he gets back on his feet, he's back at it, man.
And what's his DJ name?
Nutism Entertainment. Yeah.
Okay.
DJ Nutism. Yeah.
Where does he ever like perform any certain spots or?
He's been doing parties for years. My dad's about 50 years old now, so okay. Yeah, he mainly does like kids parties or like weddings or like parties for old heads now. That he had his time.
Well, okay.
When he was doing all the young parties and he was out. Word. He used to be at Rutgers University back in the days doing parties. So.
We're gonna have to hire him for a gig sometime,
right?
Yeah, he's still nice with it. We actually did a cypher video. Yeah, I can spit bars a little bit too.
Hey!
We did a cypher video on my page. It was dope. My dad was a DJ.
Okay. Yeah, man. Shout out to Pop Dukes, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. But all right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Check on your strong friend. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Adios. Wait, don't pause this. Don't end this podcast. All right, don't go nowhere. I know we just wrapped up the episode. I know it was a fire episode. All right, I'm pretty sure of that. But, all right, I guarantee something that we were talking about in this episode, I guarantee there's an audiobook for it. All right, so whatever we were talking about, go on Audible, right? Well, first go to audibletrial.com and start searching for an audiobook for whatever we were talking about. All right, audibletrial.com/therapy without a degree. You'll get a free book, and I guarantee, even if we were talking about the toothbrush situation, even if we were going back in about that, I guarantee there is an audiobook revolving around that. All right, guys, so thank you for listening to the show. Go get your free audiobook.